Howdy, good evening, folks.
Hey, folks, how's it going? Canucks with Guitars here. Wow. Intro. We're here. We had a little mishap earlier. We shared karma.
Trying out new
me.
technology and stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to share the link all over the place for once, see if we can attract a bunch of viewers, and instead I hit we go live like half an hour ago or something by accident. And yeah, and you can't reset or resume or,
Nope.
No.
That's it.
Yeah. So, how's this week been for you?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yourself?
Yeah, nuts. Yeah, worked a couple days. Been off the last couple days. So, yeah, we had a band practice. That was fun. Booked us a gig today.
Yes, we got another gig booked.
We got another gig booked. So, that was good. Let's see here. Let me just bring up our friends in the chat here. I want to see who we got tuned in tonight. Oh, there we are. Oh, wait. Turn down the volume because I'm dumb. There we go. Bring up the chat. Who do we have in here tonight? All right, we got JC Smith. Sorry about interrupting the conversation with Fender Guru. Wow, we got 15 people, 17 people.
Holy crap.
We got R2, R3 Locky Nut. Hey, brother. Donator of the
Thank you
new
very much,
contest.
brother,
More about that later.
That's pretty awesome.
So we got Dan Sullivan in the house, Fender Guru in the house, George Banketis.
Hello.
Let's see, Dry Heat 480. Adam EVH is in the house.
Hello.
Tone Bolts, Jim Guidry, Zach Thong.
Salutations.
Michael Bishop. Johnny Beane.
Greetings.
And salutations as well. So, should we just jump right in with we'll go start newest first and then we'll go backwards?
Sounds good, yeah.
All right, so, what? 2 hours ago, we announced a new contest. We're giving away a dime bag wah, courtesy of R2, R3 Locky Nut, has donated it to the cause.
Very generously donated it. Thank you.
Enter the contest, all you need to do is be subscribed to this channel. And
how hard is that?
Not so hard. Just hit that subscribe right down here. Well, we're reversed, so it might be over here. Could be here. Oh, wait, I just realized where we're pointing. It doesn't look good, because we have the camera further back now. So, comment in any video. I want the wah. I know a bunch of you. I think we already have, what I counted last, 40 entrants or something like that already in 2 hours.
Lots of interest in
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah, David Andersen.
Don't ever let somebody tell you it was a dated effect. It's a timeless effect.
Yeah.
Never goes to stop. Ever.
Crazy stuff. So let's see. We had the round table on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You ran into some technical difficulties. We got it fixed though tonight, folks.
I did get it fixed. I've now got Hangouts working. I can hang out.
A version of.
I'll be
between all of his technology around here. We made one device. We got them back on Hangouts.
Between the laptop, the tablet, and everything, I wound up getting it working on my phone, but. Hey, it works. So I'll be in on the next round table offering my little quips and tirades of useless knowledge.
Tirades of useless knowledge. Love it. Tirades of useless knowledge. I have to hashtag that on this one. Love it. See, what else? Well, let's see. We went to Musicfest last week.
We did. That one's an absolute blast.
Wow. Yeah.
Absolute blast. Put on by Cosmo Music up in Richmond Hill.
Yeah. My birth home.
It was really sweet. Saw lots of cool stuff. Met a few cool people. Played some really cool instruments. Played a $15,000 guitar. Played a Duesenberg.
Whoa.
It was,
wow.
Yeah, there were a lot of really big check marks in the highlight reel.
Yep. Hey, we got Broken Chains in the house.
Played some of the new Fender Alternate Universe guitars.
That we did.
We've got pictures of all this stuff on the Facebook page.
We also have pictures of stuff we can't show yet too.
We've
There's
got
some new
pictures of
stuff
stuff
coming out
that
in a few weeks from
can't
Fender, folks.
Show you.
We can say
Top
that much.
secret.
Was that the original series? I think they call it.
Well, just something,
Something like that.
Some tagline like that. Everything's a series now.
Everything. Well, yeah.
Insert word. Insert adjective.
Yeah.
Series.
Dan Sullivan asked, "What was 15K?"
A Paul Reed Smith private stock semi-hollow. You know what? Oh, my phone's upstairs.
Yeah, too late. It's in the Facebook group.
It's on the Facebook
Yeah,
page.
he's in the Facebook group.
Alright, it's
You've seen
on the Facebook page. I commented on it like, it's $50,000. Yeah, the guy at the Paul Reed Smith booth when because I walked in, I just looked at, oh yeah, that's nice, custom. That's a nice custom. What's this we got here? I'm like, it's pretty spiffy. And they've got these little pick-shaped tags kind of stuck behind the strings with all the information and the pricing of that at the bottom. It's like $14,999. Like, what do we got here? And I look down at the little display tag at the bottom. Paul Reed Smith private stock collection. I'm like, these are the super creme de la cremes of the Paul Reed Smith. I'm like, when's the next time I'm gonna have an opportunity to pick up $15,000 tags? I picked it up, strummed a few chords. I didn't plug it in or really sit down and rip on it. I literally was like G D A E G G. Oh yeah. And the guy, God bless him for his patience and his tolerance with me. The Paul Reed Smith rep there that day. Sir, you are. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I saw that. He's like, oh, it's like you are aware it's a $15,000 guitar. Yeah, but I figured, when's the next time I'm gonna get a chance to play a $15,000 guitar? Put it back on the stand. He's like, oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure you were aware. But I think I might have been the only person. The only person all day brazen enough to just pick it up and give it a couple strums. But there wasn't anything saying please, for God's sakes, don't touch me. So
the only other time I got that kind of treatment was ironically at the EVH booth.
Yeah, that was also very, very cool. And
it was cool, but an awkward experience.
That was exactly what I got. I was like, this is really cool, but I'm kind of uncomfortable.
I have to ask Sean about it once he's back to the Fender trip. Is the EVH rep there? Mm-hmm. I swear I met him doing a Fender, he used to work for a Taylor, I think. He reminds me, sales guy that did that Taylor Road series. Remember they brought the workshops around? I went to that. I could swear that's where, because the whole time I was talking to him, I think I've met him before, and that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, he didn't like us after a while for some reason. Well, then again, we were kind of ripping on through the system for a while there. And what we posted was only part of what we did.
Yeah, we kind of abused the good humor of the poor
situation.
guy. The poor guy who was waiting behind us in line. He was actually there before us, but he got talking to the Jackson rep.
Yeah.
I'll just play while you're talking to the Jackson rep.
Well, it also doesn't help if I'm playing a guitar and then I hand it off to you, and then while you're trying it, I grab another guitar off the shelf and then plug it in and give it to you, and then to swap, and then you swap it back to me.
But it was cool. Got to play a Wolfgang, the EVH 5150 guitar. Which of the two, that 5150 I love. It's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't be going out and putting that kind of change that they want for it out. There's other things that I'd prefer to get in that price range if I had that kind of money to throw around. Mm-hmm. But I will say it's a smoking instrument.
Yeah, it is. You get it. Yeah,
I get it. I totally get what the hype's about. It's a butter smooth playing guitar.
It's because it's got no radius. It's like 12.
Incredible instrument. Really cool.
That's what Nesdal was saying the other night.
It's effortless to play. That was the one thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't, as Eddie and Jack White both said about the Wolfgangs, is that it doesn't fight you at all.
Yeah.
I liked the Wolfgang. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to play it plugged in, so I can't really say. But
I would like to have played it standing up.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't get to do. Just to see how the balance was. It felt great sitting down, but how does it feel standing up?
It felt really nice in the hands. I liked it. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to play it plugged in.
Slinky.
Of the two, I don't I liked the 5150 better. Of the two. And then that's not to say I had anything negative to say about the Wolfgang, but if I were getting either one, I'd be like,
Oh, wow. The chat is just flying. R2 or 3 goes back to the PRS, so did you add about 5K in Buckle Rash to it?
No, I made very sure I took, because I had a shirt with buttons on.
Yeah,
like,
you were taking
over
that
top
off
of the
constantly
t-shirt,
to play gear.
and I took
Yeah,
it
same as,
off, and I made sure I
I have this thing
tucked
on
my
me. I'm
buckle
making sure it's tucked
backwards
in.
and folded it under. And
Yeah.
yeah, I made great efforts all day to make sure any of the instruments I played didn't get scuffed up. Just
Apparently, Johnny
That's a
says he saw the EVH50 150 prototype years ago.
ah,
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he was undercover at some time. Saw the prototype there, and can't really talk about it for fear of we don't need him going into WITSEC. So, just saying. Can I say that? Oh, we got 12 people watching. We got 8 thumbs up.
Holy crow.
Guys. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
What
Let's
pop-
see, a little different than the one he saw. Okay, interesting. So they did make some changes from the prototype.
there we are.
And guys are talking about getting a PRS SE, I'd like to pick one up secondhand. You can never go wrong with a secondhand one. Because they don't seem to go up in value or down in value.
The one thing I seem to see about them on the secondhand market is either they're for a reasonable deal and like reasonable price, or somebody seems to think it's worth like $50 less than brand new.
Yeah.
And you don't see them spring up a lot, which is why it's irritating. Because I'd like to buy one, but I'm certainly not going to pay like $50
Yes,
less. Than
Broken
brand
Chain
new.
says the chain wallet. Yes, I've been carrying one for 20 years. Yeah, I've oh crap, 30 years. Yeah, high school. Yeah. Before that, I had a nylon Van Halen wallet.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dan Sullivan says, I don't care about pretty, I care about function. Yeah. He says he only buys
I'm
used
the
as
exact
well.
same way. Like, oh, look how pretty it is. Yeah,
If
but
I
how's
didn't
it
say
play?
hey earlier, dry heat 480s in the house. Nice to see, nice to see. So yeah, Musicfest, wow. So we're hanging out with John from EHX, that was pretty cool.
That was really cool. Just saying.
Gave us a shout out.
Wow, I've purchased numerous products based on like literally your reviews.
Or the fact that literally on Friday evening you had shared the Ocean's 11 Reverb post in the Facebook group.
I totally forgot about it.
And then like within 12 hours of him posting this
I
on
got to
Facebook.
hear the Ocean's 11 live with my very own ears, and
Yeah.
that's a really nice reverb. Like even the spring setting, like I was really because a lot of times digital is modeling a spring reverb. It's kind of hit and miss. Like that kind of sounds springy, and then you turn it up a bit. And you're like, that kind of sounds arsely.
We're getting invaded here. All of a sudden, we got our Metal Stage podcast coming in with his posse of Jim Guidry.
Oh, hey boys.
Hey, Ryan Arnold, a fellow Canuck.
Hey.
And give me a sec here. How to start. Mingle amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so, but, Musicfest, Reverb, EHX booth. Yeah, which leads me to Milkman amps.
Yeah.
If you've been following on the Facebook page at all, you've seen me raving about Milkman amps. They rock. I'm gonna go out and say it, the best amps I've ever played. Now that's not to say it's the greatest amp ever, because it's kind of a limited pony. Like it's going to please a certain crowd, and there's a certain crowd who have no use for it. But oh my lord, they just beautiful amps.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Check them out, Milkman Sound. I think .com, possibly. If not, just punch it into Google or whatever search browser.
Dan Solomon says Milkmen are the best Fenders.
It's more Fender than Fender.
Yeah. Michael Bishop.
It's all the best parts of a Fender amp, and yet all the things that I don't like about a Fender amp are missing. Like, they're just not there. Like, the sonic kind of... Because there's a little ice pickiness to a Fender if you're not of it dialed in, right? I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that bad, trebly sound that people don't like about Fenders. I couldn't get that out of the Milkman. I tried. They're lovely, amazing. I'd love to get a Derriere 30 head. It's cranking around 1800 US, so it's it's within reason for what you're getting,
Mhm.
but I mean, it's still you're paying.
Ooh.
You're paying for what you're getting.
Two
so
bin in one is here.
Two bin in. Tobin. One.
That too. Hey, there's Gregor, Guitar Wannabe. I was Craig.
Hey.
Richie does painting, so I was telling about your work today and sent him over to your page.
Love your stuff. Looks good.
Yeah, everyone should check out. Oh, what?
C
Yeah.
W.
I wrote it down.
CHS. Come on here.
CHS.
There we
Custom.
go. CHS. Ah.
He's building and painting guitars.
Mm-hmm. Really cool stuff. Check him out.
Yeah, Craig's been around YouTube forever and a day, and apparently, and us new cats may not know that. And so,
The man can apply metal flake like no other.
yeah,
Hats
yeah.
off to you on that one.
That green.
That's some beautiful spray work.
Yeah, that green he's doing for Nesdal, the blue and silver he did for Mark Kazansky.
That.
Or the other one he did, the black with the kind of blood red stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that one.
Very sharp.
Yeah, it's almost
Very,
super
very sharp work.
Yeah, everyone's saying hey to each other. Awesome. See, yeah, who else did we see? We talked to. I talked to very briefly because he was in a hurry. George Lynch. You were busy, but yeah, George Lynch.
I
How you doing?
was
Nice cat.
cornered by a cymbal rep
Yeah.
for one of the more reputable cymbal companies.
We're gonna. Hey,
I won't name names.
we should almost just because their salesman was trying so hard to sell cymbals.
I felt so bad. Just like
Yeah.
you could tell this guy wasn't like.
He's
no.
good at what he did.
Oh man, a great salesman.
Yeah.
Like, and he had me cornered in the wedge corner, but between all the ride cymbals.
Yeah.
And they're big cymbals, so they kind of overlap a bit. So I was kind of like tucked in a corner of cymbal, and I couldn't move without having to like duck under a cymbal and be really awkward about it.
Yeah.
So I was literally cornered. I had to listen to his whole sales pitch, and he pulled out like the catalogs, and he's like, "No, this cymbal here," and I'm like, "Oh, whoa, crazy!" I'm like, I don't have the heart to tell this guy I know nothing about cymbals, and I'm not a drummer. But then he pulled out this other brochures and these symbols here. And then he came to this one symbol. The whole reason I walked into the booth was they had this really neat looking symbol. It looked like wood from far away. I was like, "What's this?" I checked it out and it's unfinished. And so he's explaining this to me and like how this is a premium symbol, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "So what we do is we don't run it through the lathe and like clean it up." I'm like, so you're telling me you do less processing to this symbol and charge people more money and call it a premium symbol? I'm like, I ever heard a really good scam in my day. That's it. And drummers are just the people to pull it on.
Well, yeah, sure.
You mean it costs more money? Well, it must be better.
Yeah. The more, yeah. Craig does amazing stuff. Demon 5150. Yes, that must be it. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. For those who don't know, there's a link down below. We started a GoFundMe campaign to get our crazy Canuck butts to NAMM next year, and we just got a donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps. Thank you very much. So, yeah, it kind of threw me off there. Thank you. Yes, yes, Tobin. Chad Tobin. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you.
Let's see here. Dry Heat 480 asked Ben, what kind of painting does Richie do? I painted cars for 30 years.
I'm an industrial painter. We do like structural steel and containment vessels, pipeline stuff, and assembly, blind, scaffolding, or not scaffolding, like catwalking, stuff like that. Just structural steel and tanks and all that fun stuff. It's work. I like it. I enjoy it. I've got my NACE inspector's ticket as well, so I just can't inspect my own jobs because obviously that's a little bit of conflict of interest. I like the painting industry. I kind of stumbled into it.
I agree with J.C. Smith, but we're not going to read off his comment.
Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to use
We won't say that, but we agree.
Things, but yes, it is
Wow,
definitely
20
GP.
We're up to 20 people
100%
watching now.
GP on that page.
Dan Sullivan says, nice, Chad. Yes, thanks again, Chad. And Quentin James says, nice shorts. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Oh, there's Hunter. Just popped in.
Hello, hello.
Let's see. We talked about the new contest. Let's talk about, well, we're going to go up. We have a lot of material tonight, folks. We got the previous contest, which we announced last week, JJ's House of Jams.
Yes, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Should get that out. Man, I've been busy. I might get it out tomorrow. We'll see. Prize will be coming soon. Casper Boo is in the house.
Hey.
Wow, up late. I think he's in the UK.
Mm-hmm. He's doing it right at this hour.
I can't answer you right now, Jay. Jay, I'm live. Don't be messaging me on Messenger. Excuse me, Jay Hannon. Yeah, perfect timing. He should know. He should know, but he doesn't know. So, he should know. Let's see. Who else did we meet up with? Yeah, so while you're doing your symbol thing, I briefly met George Lynch. That was really cool. Also, when we were separated is when I met Doug Eldridge.
Yeah.
Just random. That was awesome. But I think the highlight of the day had to be the amount of time we hung out with Mr. Robert Keeley.
Yeah, that was cool. Man, that was like incredibly cool. Totally unexpected icing on a wonderful cake of a day. Hanging out with the man, Robert Keeley. And yeah, it was really cool. Got to check out some of his stuff and some of the new stuff he's got out. And it's just absolutely, yeah, unwordless. It was a total honor and a treat.
Yeah, I talked about it somewhat on the round table last weekend, like the next day, but I know I was still on cloud nine, just you know. It wasn't sinking in and stuff. And
yeah, it wasn't until later that it's like, oh my god, there's so many questions I should have asked him. I'm like, that.
So, yeah, there's been some discussion. We may be doing some stuff with Mr. Keeley. I'm going to talk to him at GearFest in a couple of weeks as well. He confirmed with me that he's going to be there, so
Groovy.
Yeah, get to hang out. Blackie DH asks, so what's the new contest, Ben? I missed it. New contest is, if you're subscribed to this channel, like I know you are, buddy, all you have to do is go on any previously aired video and comment, I want that wah, and you are entered into a contest to win a dime bag wah, absolutely free, courtesy of our friend and brother, R2R3 Locking Nut. Or what Dan Sullivan said, had I bothered to scroll down.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. So, let's see, what else I was going to mention. Yeah, the round table, you had the technical difficulties, so episode 2 of the round table, we had myself and JJ's House of Jams, who isn't here at the moment, and Mr. BHB, who I know we're talking. He has some stuff going on tonight, so we wish you well, buddy. I'm sure he's going to watch this
when you
on
watch
replay.
this later, Bruce, hey, buddy!
Yeah, and so we had those two cahoots, and we also had Mr. R2R3 Locking Nut himself, who is sponsoring the latest contest.
Which, too cool. And again,
out of Chicago. Yeah, man, and he's got some beautiful guitars. He also got that 84 Floyd last week.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said that's going on at that custom shop Charvel they has.
Ah.
Yeah.
Very groovy. Very
Beautiful
groovy.
guitar. Scott Nickerson decided to show up.
Hey, how's it going?
See anyone else is welcome him. He decided to show up. So, you know, on a couple of these marathons, I've had a tendency to kind of tie one on at times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he did too. The other night, he literally posted. He's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling no pain." I'm like, "R2, you got to go timestamp that." Oh, it was funny. The gang was all hanging out together, and we want to say a happy birthday to the captain himself.
Yes, happy birthday, sir.
He is not in the chat this evening, and that's no worries about that because he's off celebrating. I saw the post earlier. enjoying adult beverages, I believe. And yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. Cheers to you. Happy birthday.
Captain. So, yes. Let's see.
Boy, you need some WD-40 like no other.
Let's mention the show sponsors, since we're almost halfway through
yeah.
the show.
I mean,
so we've
some
got good old our buddy out on the left coast, as I call it.
on the best coast.
Yeah, renofin.ca, Travis, building some fine guitars. And then, of course, our friends at Arden's Music.
ArdensMusic.com. Brick and mortar stores in Kingston, Trenton, and Belleville, and an online presence
Powered
that
by Reverb.
competes with the big guys, but they still got the heart of the little guy. Check them out. They got great deals on all the brands you want.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes at better prices than the big guys even. Check them out.
Let's see here. Now, here's an interesting question for those that are in the chat. Hey, Tanaka made it. How's the new place, buddy? I was curious, and then especially those who watch after the fact, comment on this video. How did you discover this channel?
Yeah, we'd like to know. Did we just come up on in your suggested things, like things you might
Or
like?
you saw me on another channel, or maybe in the chat on another channel. It could be something like that.
Where was it our astonishingly high hit review of the Fender Santa Ana Overdrive?
We'll do our two.
Tell us how you found us.
Oh, there he is. Speak of him, and there he is. Michael Smith.
There we are.
The captain himself.
Hey,
So
happy
once
birthday.
again, happy birthday. Let's see here. Tobin says, I found you guys on the Johnny Beane channel.
There we go. Thanks.
Jeez. I need glasses that are better than these. Dan Sullivan says, you invited me from another channel. That's correct. Yeah, I
There
remember
we go.
that. Scott Nickerson read a Facebook on Canucks update. Let's see, thanks, great idea. Sure. I tried.
Awesome.
And Casper was calling out R2 for donating the pedal. Yeah, it's very cool.
It is in fact
I'm
very
expecting
cool.
a smart answer from Johnny Beane or something. He showed up one night
And then just sort of never left.
and sort of never left.
I didn't even leave food out or anything. It just stuck around.
Just between everyone congratulating R2 on the donation of Michael Smith on the birthday.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of hubbub.
Dan Sullivan says, that's beyond cool. Thank you for my new pedal. Confident he's going to win that pedal. That's hilarious.
Oh, moisty. I like that kind of moxie.
J.C. Smith says he thinks he followed me from Joe Wentz. Yep, makes sense. Wow, that
Groovy.
very cool, very cool. Let's see. Well, we got some live stuff at Musicfest as well.
Yeah.
Got some of Richie Kotzen's set.
You know what? I'd
Monster,
never
right?
actually listened to any of Richie Kotzen's music, despite like how many hours of
That's
Richie
not true.
Kotzen's playing.
I played you one song. I
Okay.
remember.
But I've listened to like hours and hours of Richie Kotzen's playing, but
Mhm.
never like his, actual like performing songs on his album per se. And, yeah, great. And I agree with what you'd always said, that if Soundgarden decided they wanted to go on the road again, that Richie Kotzen is
Yeah,
capable of filling those shoes.
easily. Vocally as well as playing beyond.
I mean, from a distance too, if you're kind of squinty, he sort of looks like.
Yeah, I know. As much as he hates to hear that too, eh?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it
I
just
think it was
makes
totally
sense.
awesome.
Yeah.
Just rocked it on
Yeah.
that cool binding telly up there. I'm sure he was using his Tech 21 fly rig. We didn't get close enough to the
Oh,
stage
he was.
really.
He was. Because it had that
Gawk.
tone, that squawk.
Yeah, but it was awesome. He kicked it. Kim Mitchell, the legendary.
And he
The-
played a lot of Max Webster.
Well, they just did the anniversary of
Yeah.
Max Webster
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I presume that they just sort of kept the set list like, hey, this stuff's going over really well. We haven't played it in ages. You want to keep playing it?
Yeah, it was great. There were
tour?
songs literally I hadn't heard in ages, like Diamonds and.
I've seen Kim Mitchell a couple times, and yeah, I'd never imagined seeing Diamonds live. That was really cool.
Yeah.
As much as the song annoys me the hell out of me when it comes
Yeah.
on the radio,
Yeah.
it was really cool to see it performed live. So that
And
was kind of neat.
is it Mark Fournette, Peter Fournette, his sideman, still with him.
Peter Fournette, yeah.
Peter Fournette. He took the vocal lead on "That's a Man," which was great. 'Cause he can still. He's like.
They didn't do
Is
all
he
that we are.
Is he not Canada's Michael Anthony? Except he plays keyboards and bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Canada's
stalwart.
Michael Anthony. You heard it from me, folks. The Canucks in the chat will be going,
I'd just
laughing.
say, ironically,
Anyone outside of Canada probably. is
Daver
like,
caught them playing at the Yukon Galley one night, like way
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the day, after like the air show or something like that.
Yeah, it was about
And,
10 years ago.
And Kim, no, this was before that.
Oh, okay.
Kim blew his voice out.
back in the day, back in the
Yeah.
day. Okay.
And Kim blew his voice out. Peter wound up singing the entire night. Kim just, I'm sorry, I can't sing tonight. Peter Fournette.
Yeah. And he could do it admirably.
And he said like it was actually pretty decent. Like,
Yeah.
He's like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, they've got somebody else singing. He's like, oh, it sounded pretty well the same.
R2R3 says, Michael Smith, don't forget to enter the contest, bro. Some crazy dude donated a wah pedal to the channel. Yeah, and it's your birthday. You might as well fill out a ballot.
Right?
Has to be done.
I mean,
And we should mention the contest ends on Canada Day.
which is July 1st for our
Non-Canuck.
non-Canuck friends.
Yeah. Or those non-Canuck friends that aren't in the know.
Well, I mean, it's fairly common knowledge, but you'd be alarmed at a number of people that are like, what? And why?
Yeah. So Canada Day, July 1st, which is a
We
Sunday.
became a country at one point, too.
We will have Mr. R2R3 himself announce the contest winner. I think it's only fair.
That seems more than fitting.
Yeah. And then we'll figure out shipping arrangements and such. Ideally, I would not like to ship it from Chicago to here.
Canada Day, we'll probably be in very lively spirits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And depending on what time we go on, you may hear fireworks going off in the background.
Lots of fireworks.
Lots of
like our fireworks up here.
fireworks. Yeah.
We've got bizarre laws where we can only shoot fireworks.
I like that meme that's been going around
so when
since,
we go bat dropping crazy.
That meme that's been going around since May 24th weekend. It's like the kids got a firework, and it's like, no, Jimmy. Kids can't play with fireworks. Let the adults who've been drinking all day handle that. Because there gets a certain point of alcohol consumption where really you're probably on the same level as a 4-year-old or a 6-year-old.
You're not much better off.
Yeah.
At a certain point, like, as far as safety in relation to fireworks go, you're probably more likely to get injured than the 4-year-old child.
Oh, cool. Dan Sullivan says, speaking of Canada Day, he has a gig that day. They're geeked playing for our town, one of many local bands.
Cool, man.
It's his first paying gig.
Congratulations.
Even better.
That's
now,
awesome,
then
man.
you're a
That's
professional.
A cool milestone.
As soon as you get the money,
And be
you're
doing
a
it
professional.
on the Canada Day too. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's
cool.
That's
man.
great because you always know you're gonna have a crowd. Playing
exactly.
a Canada Day show is good because you're always gonna have a crowd.
You always have a crowd.
That's awesome.
And the crowd will feed off you, man. And if not, have a beer before you go on. You'll feel great. That's what I do. Have a pint, feel great. Have more than one pint, you may not feel great. Uh-oh.
Pace yourself.
He says, I'm now a pro musician and I demand a dressing room in Red Smarties. There we go. I think your dogs are watching the election.
No.
All right, so we're caught up. Anything else from Musicfest you wanted to mention? Other than the store itself. Wow.
Yeah.
Huge selection.
Yeah.
Beyond huge.
Yeah, there's got to be a couple of things here.
Like when they had the guitar stacked 5 high.
The new goat in Montreal.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Essentially a Gretsch 61...
6120.
20, there we go.
Which is what I want.
Slightly different, but for the most part, you can tell that's kind of where the inspiration comes from. An incredible instrument, fabulous. Played it, plugged it in, and it just smooth, just creamy, wonderful.
Yeah.
Everything hollow body or a semi-hollow, sorry, should be. And what else did no, actually, it wasn't full hollow. Sorry, yeah, it wasn't full hollow. The pylon strat or the road cone strat. That was
Sorry to interrupt you, but because it's 1:30 a.m. there, Casper Boo's heading to bed.
all right.
Peace, brother.
Good evening, sir. Have a good snooze.
Continue, sir.
The road cone strat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So you know, every now and then when guitar companies do something to make you go,
Huh.
all right. I mean, like, sure, 10 points for creativity, but who wanted this? Like,
Yeah.
what,
And I
like,
thought
who wanted
I
this?
thought I called an exaggerated price on it, and I predicted.
No, that was even better too. So yeah. So the road cone strat, we didn't take a picture of it, unfortunately. Pop it in the Google there.
I don't
In
think
the
I
image
did.
search, one comes right up, hanging on your buddy's wall from a neck hanger. Somebody actually bought one.
Oh, jeez.
If you are the guy who owns a road cone strat, please let us know. We'll have you on and interview you.
Yeah.
we would-
I only have one question. I really only have one question.
But yeah, you can show it off.
It's one word,
And
3 letters, starts with a W, ends with a Y.
we'd like to know all about it if you own one of the road cone strats. If you are wondering at this point, all right, what the hell is a road cone strat, Richard? It is this flat, ugly orange strat.
I didn't take a picture.
With a yellow neon reflector, like a chunk
what
of
did I look
caution
for?
sign for a pick guard, and then the same thing for inlays, little safety yellow reflectors. And it's just, you just look at it and go, why? Like, who wants this? Who wanted this? Who was sitting around at the meeting that day and was like, well, we need to roll a new model for this year, Jim. Like, I say we do something for the working man, and we do one inspired by a pylon. The noble pylon. A road cone, actually, is the preferred nomenclature. Who wanted this? And at $9,000. It's like, hey, Ben, how much do you think this abomination costs? I don't know, $4,500. Like, no, how about
Dude, it's a custom
9,000?
shop.
9,000 for this abomination.
Abomination. I can't even find a picture of it. It's such an abomination. It probably.
Oh, I was gonna say one should come right up. Did you put in road cone strat?
No, I put in reflector.
Oh no, it's road
Road
cone
cone.
strat. I didn't say there's one comes right up. Its buddy's got it on a wall hanger.
Oh, there. Oh.
There it is! Ow, gee!
All right, so I got a lower the button.
It's so ugly, man. So ugly.
Oh, good grief.
But yeah, so here you can. Here we go. Here we go, folks. There we are. Look at that. Isn't that just a wonderful,
And
absolute
the pickguard is
POS
completely
right there?
reflective. Even the inlays are reflective.
The noble pylon, the inspiration for this year's special edition Stratocaster.
That's just.
Every
sick.
working man knows the
Who would spend
pylon.
$9,000 of their hard-earned dollars on that? Seriously.
That guy. I want to know who that guy is. Who
If you,
bought one of the
oh,
road
dude,
cone
yeah,
straps.
you're on, and why?
We'll interview
Why?
you live on the air. We'll do a whole episode dedicated to you if you own the road cone strat.
Yeah. Oh,
And
geez,
we'll
that
try our
broke the
best
track.
not to mock you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There he
man.
is. JJ's House of Jams himself, man.
Hey!
Awesome.
So yeah.
Sully dude. Sully dude's here too.
What else was a cool point of the day? Sir Guitars.
Yeah. Got to play
I-
a Sur guitar.
I finally got to
I
see
played
what
a
they were
few.
all about. I was never entirely
Well, it's like,
sure.
like when I was in line
About-
to pay for my stuff, you milled about in the NAMM
Mhm.
area. Well, when you were paying, I milled about in the Platinum room. So,
And then I joined in the Platinum room.
Yeah.
I played a really nice custom shop 335, which I literally had to force myself to stop playing. And it's like, Richard, you're gonna spoil your life. You just stop it.
yeah.
You're gonna get home. You're gonna pick up your 335, and it's going to sound like honk compared to this. Thankfully, I haven't been
Wow,
terribly
18
disappointed.
thumbs ups, guys. Thank you.
But it doesn't compare to that Gibson. Oh my lord, that was.
And again, thank you, Chad, for the donation. We have the
Thank you
GoFundMe
very
account.
much.
I know a lot of people are popping in and out. JJ Collins just popped in. We got all the JJs here. We went from no JJs to lots of JJs.
Victory ends.
Wait, just stopping in quick to say hi and give a thumbs up. We'll watch the replay later.
Groovy.
Thank you, buddy. Love you.
Victory amps. Got to play my first Victory amp. Really nice.
That's who it was.
Hmm?
I was going to bring it up later. Sully dude. I have a tee on the way. Ordered a Johnny Beane and a Canuck jersey the same day. We need hockey jerseys.
Yes.
But they don't do it because we use an American company. Even though it's a Canadian weather dress. Yes, thank you
Probably
very much.
talk to play it again or something. See what a bunch of practice jerseys got to get done on.
Sweaters. Oh, you got a sweater. Like
Really?
yeah, like and thanks guys. Yeah, the merch.
Thank you.
I don't know if I mentioned it to Steph. Like since we launched that, we've been averaging one sale a week. Every week, somebody.
Thank you guys, man. That's totally cool.
They're now being worn across 3 different countries. Well, not across a third country. There's one in that country.
That's
that I
stuff
know of.
that counts, man. That counts.
Yeah.
No, that's really, really awesome. Thank you very much.
Sully Dude says hockey jersey is called a sweater, even though they're nylon now. Yes. And JC Smith says, I want a toque. Yeah, I know. Don't we all? We need toques. But they don't do toques.
They don't do toques. That was one of the first things we checked into, and now they don't
Yeah.
do toques. We might have to find a separate
Well, yeah, we may have to find a dedicated toque
dedicated
supplier.
toque and scarf supplier.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
well,
make
two
muffs,
ki-
too.
Two
Do
kinds though, with and
anybody
without
want a muff?
pom-poms. Because I like my toques with pom-poms.
Big old fuzzy muff with
Oh yeah.
a Canucks with Guitars logo on.
Not toques, yeah.
But yeah, Victory Amps, who I only recently heard about within the
No,
last...
Dan, plus I refuse to call toques beanies.
Oh, no.
Come on, you're Canadian. You're better than that. You're better than that.
Oh.
Come on, you're better than that. But no, the site doesn't. Canucks with toques. Yes, JC Smith.
But I'd only, just in the last month or so, heard Victory Amps for the first time.
See, I know.
Starting to hear a
Well,
little bit of
Andersons.
buzz.
That's all they've been talking about for the last year and a half.
See, I haven't been actually watching any of the
Oh,
Captain's
see,
videos
I
in,
have.
last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been, yeah. Because I like the long form interviews, the hour long. Yeah. You're like, I have 5 minutes. Yeah, whereas I'm like,
I'm done a 15-minute break, and 5 of that I'm going to spend at the coffee machine, so let's go.
R2 says, dogfight outside? No, I think your other half's home.
Yeah, no, the wife just got home with the dogs. She was over visiting her parents.
Besides, is the door...
Yeah, so I
open
was
upstairs?
really, really impressed by the Victory. It's snarly and barky on the dirty side, and crisp. Really, really crisp on the clean side. Really articulate. It would be a great amp for playing jazz through. Like, they're just
Okay. So Dan
really
Sullivan
smooth.
wants to
Like 'em.
actually split hairs. He says a beanie doesn't have a pom-pom. It's like a skull cap. Well, see, like, I prefer toques. I like actual toques. Skull cap
yeah,
on
no,
occasion,
he is right. The beanie,
Yeah.
technically, once you remove the pom-pom, the toque becomes a beanie. I thought beanie and the toque, the difference is the roll. Like,
Speaking of which,
beanie
weren't we
doesn't have a
talking
roll.
about this guy earlier?
No, I know.
No.
I don't think the pom-pom's what necessitates it. The beanie
No, I was
doesn't
going
have
on
the
something
roll.
else completely.
If you can roll it at the bottom, it's still a toque, man. If it just straight on, that's a beanie.
Look who just wanted to join Canucks With Guitars Facebook group. We were talking about him earlier. He just
Yeah.
released a line of pickups. Of course he can be a member.
Groovy. Nah, man, I disagree. I almost agree, but no, I disagree. If you can still roll the bottom, it's a toque. If it's a straight on, it's a beanie.
True. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can roll it.
My Volkswagen, I was just about to say toque, but it's not. My Volkswagen beanie is a beanie. But
Right.
my blind skateboard's toque is a toque because it's got the roll bottom.
He says I wear skull caps to keep sweat off. Yeah, I don't know. I wear my hair down. And then piping in from the West Coast, the Best Coast, JJ's House of Jams. Which Victory amp was it, Richie?
Oh, and so I
V40.
can't.
It was a V40.
There we go. It was a V40 and a
See again,
112
because
cab.
I looked. I wanted to try. Was it the Draken? That's the one that Reba. That's Reba's amp. But they didn't have. They just had just the V40s and a V20, I think.
Yeah. Really, really nice amp. I liked it a lot.
Dan Sullivan says the ones I wear you can't roll no matter how many papers you have. So what details of all your CosmoFest hookups can you reveal now or tease us with? V30. That are 40 watts. Yes, thank you, Dan Sullivan. It was the Victory V30. Yeah, I think it's white, too. Let's see here. Hey-oh. Where were we? What detail? Oh, yeah. Hookups can reveal a tease with. Let's see. I have touched base with Boutique Amp Distribution, which is literally, we're on hold until July because he's doing a dealer road trip thing right now,
NAMM.
and then Summer NAMM, and then talk to me. I said, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Robert Keeley, very busy right now. We briefly have chatted a bit. That's all I'm saying on that. Other than that, who else was I talking? Oh, Nathan. We got to wait for Sean to get back from Palm Springs, which is Fender right now is doing their dealer event, which is they fly in all their Fender dealers on their dime. This year, it was at Palm Springs, and then from Palm Springs they take a shuttle bus over to Corona for the factory tour and stuff. Actually, he should be back by now, I would think.
Yeah, I think he was flying back.
Maybe today.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's been away at that all week. So we've been texting a bit, but he's out there. He's got to do business. So I didn't want to bug him. So
I bugged him. I bought a guitar.
there is that.
It didn't even dawn on me till after he'd messaged me back. I'm like, oh, he's not even in the country right now.
Yeah, but he took
but he still hooked me up.
We dropped a bunch of people. They really didn't like that story. I looked up and we had 9 people watching, and I swear when I started talking, there was 20. Well, fine. Zach Thong says, at Cosmo Music Fest, I tried out 2 Gibson Les Paul guitars, and for the first time out, 2 PRS guitars, and Tom Andersen Strat. They were awesome guitars. And that's awesome that you got to try that many, because he's a lefty.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh yeah.
I always keep my eye open.
As a lefty,
I always keep my eye open to see who puts out a lefty. Every company should have, like every guitar company should have at least one lefty on display.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're going to be PRS, don't make it an SE. Like at least make something American left-handed. You know, and not the token. It's like Fender if they have the token left-handed telling. Mexican bill. It's like, come on. You know, Beane, if you're gonna have one custom shop, lefty.
Yeah, lefties do. You guys do get the short end.
Showman Blues just showed up. Hey, you two Canucks. Showman. Yeah. Well, we're back up to 15 watching, but we got 20 thumbs up, so I'm happy. Fender Guru, there he is, finally. So did you know, Rich, that Fender Guru has his own live stream now?
No, I did not. Congratulations, that's awesome stuff, man.
They're doing a Rolling Stones themed show, guys.
Oh yes, the Stone Show. Yes.
So, everyone that's watching, or if you're watching on replay, you'll see in the chat. Fender Guru, give him a sub. We all love Fender Guru. We've talked to him for months and months and months and months in here. Give him a subscription. When he goes live every Sunday for him. So it's like, what is it, Sunday afternoon or something your time, dude? So it's like late Saturday night for me. Because he's like 8 hours behind me, but it's a day ahead. So he's 16 hours ahead of us. Yeah. It's easier for me to think 8 hours behind.
I was going to say that just completely hurt my head.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'll be like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, okay, it's 2 p.m. there. It's 2 p.m. tomorrow. So, no worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, give Guru a sub. I think last check he was at like 28, 29 subs. So let's get him up to about 50 tonight. Come on, guys. Doesn't cost anything. Give them a sub. If you're not already. Let's see here. Dan Sullivan says, love me some Stones. So sub for sure. Excellent.
Yeah.
R2R3 says, Fender Guru is a cool cat. Dave, Byron, and I were in the live chat, and we had a blast on the channel. Yeah, I caught the replay of it last night. And it was funny because I was chatting with Fender Guru as well at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, you should, clean this up a little bit here. There's a little bit of audio, a little bit. He's already got a better camera and stuff, so see how it goes. Plus, he found out that everybody was like streaming online in the whole household while he was trying to do his deal. So the clarity wasn't quite there, but I think just a couple little tweaks and it's going to look a lot better. So, Tobin says Fender Guru is a great guy. Know him from Johnny Beane show. Exactly.
Maybe.
Appreciate the advice, Ben. Fender Guru says,
Yeah.
Hey, I know. I've been blurry for months, and I know the biggest problem right now it's holding me back is my internet bandwidth.
Mm.
I got to get off the bell.
It just dawned on me that I just mentioned. I just bought a new guitar. And so you've got a picture in your messenger there? From when I sent it to you? Or?
I don't remember if... did you send me a picture?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see here.
I don't think I would have sent it by text.
No, because that never works. There you are. No, because you told me at the store that you bought it. Yeah, I don't think you ever sent me a picture. No, because there's the amp, and then we're at Musicfest.
I think I might have sent a picture before.
Prior to Musicfest?
Possibly.
I don't think so.
Saying I was considering buying it.
You told me about it.
Shoot. I could run up and grab my phone as well.
Yeah, because and then we're back to me with the Ateli problems.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I picked up a Blueburst Ibanez AF75 hollow body with a Seymour Duncan Jazz in the neck, with hard shell case for a fantabulous deal from Arden's Music. If you'd been on their website, it's the one that's been up there used. I'm sorry if you'd had your eye on it, but I beat you to it. I went in one day and I saw it up there.
Blue?
AF75 TBS is the exact model.
Boosh. That comes out with like a tobacco burst.
No. That's it.
That's it there?
That's it.
Alright, that'll work.
Yes. That's what I got myself right there.
Turn down the brightness on that.
Yeah, I went in one day and I saw it on the wall. I was just like, oh wow, what is that? And I went and I sat down and I played it and I went, it shall be mine. And sorry, Bruce, that you missed out on my telly, but I wound up selling it to a guy that used to serve in the Air Force with my dad, so it was kind of a
there we go.
Really weird small world kind of day. Yeah, that's her. She's an absolute beauty. And yeah, just plays fantastic, sounds great. I hadn't even plugged it. I'd already paid for it and put the money down. I was like, I should probably plug this into an amp and see how it sounds now that I've actually put a substantial swath of money down on it. And it sounded fabulous, so I'm really
Quentin James just subbed...
Pick it up Wednesday, so you can check it out on next week's show, because, now I'm going to be showing it off.
Cool. Yes. What are we doing on time here? All right, we're coming in close to an hour. Awesome. Figure we may go a little long tonight. We got so much stuff to talk about. Oh, another thing. Let's see. Okay, we did that. JJ of JJ's House of Jams. If you're not already subbed to him, you really should tonight, because he's going to go live later tonight, because he's going to see John Roth doing the Tokyo Tips. Yes. Oh, love it. Also, I got to re-put it. It'll be in the description after the fact. Our local buddy Chris Tweedy has a new band. If you do a search for Upfront Belleville, check them out. They're doing all kinds of rock and roll hits, posting some stuff on there. You can check them out on Facebook, Upfront Belleville. And they got some stuff. Give them a subscription. Right now they have one subscriber, and it's me.
Well,
so every little bit would help. They just launched the page like yesterday, so give them a sub. We talked about the new contest. JJ's going live. Our buddy Caleb Rapoport. Episode 2 of Guitar Leads with Caleb's out. You should check it out. Oh, it's awesome. John Levin from Dawkin.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Great one. Finally checked it out a couple days ago. Loved it. So if you haven't checked it out, I'm sure we're all friends with Caleb and stuff. He's part of the community. Again, yeah, when we talked about how did you discover this channel, we had a few people chime in about that. Let's see here. And that's more for the people on the replay too. Mention the contest. You gotta subscribe, comment on a video, win a dime bag walk, courtesy of R2R3 Locking Nut. Contest ends on Canada Day. And we got Tobin being nice enough, as well as Michael Smith, Tim Bradley, and Dan Sullivan of all I've seen in the GoFundMe
Yes, thank you very much,
donation
guys.
account. Get us to NAMM.
It will be secret.
As well as cover other events, like if it, let's, some reason we hit the NAMM budget and we still have a couple months to go or something, maybe we'll take some extra money, get some gear to review, demo, and then we'll give it away on here or something. We'll figure something out with the money.
Head east to go to the Rapoport plant and see if we can talk them into a tour.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd let us, but
Yeah,
we
we
could
can
always
try
show up and ask.
Yeah. If you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe, thumbs up if you don't mind. Make sure the bell looks like it's ringing. I'm not wrapping things up, just mentioning it. Housekeeping. We also have a Facebook group, Canucks With Guitars. Do a search for that. We just had Adam Reaver from FU Tone just joined earlier this evening.
Breeze, post stuff,
Yeah.
ask questions.
Yeah, we're just like on the channel, standard Johnny Beane rules. Keep it clean, no politics, religion, or racism.
Yeah, no, we try.
Yeah, we're here to just talk about
There's
guitars.
enough of that malarkey on anywhere in the internet. So if you're looking for that, you can dig it
Go
there.
elsewhere.
But if you want to come and post a picture of this rad hot pink guitar that you saw today, Canucks With Guitars Facebook page is the place.
Oh
to
yeah,
do it.
love all those Nerd Halen teasers that Caleb does. JC Smith saying, yeah. And Dry Heat saying, the late John Roth is amazing. Deane Guitars makes the reproduction of the Sky guitar very pricey.
Deane Guitars, the one guitar company we were remarking. No Deane presence at all.
No Deane,
whatsoever at
no
Cosmo.
BC Rich, but we understand they have no money.
Yeah, they can't say.
But then again, we also discussed there was only stuff
it's only
represented
brands that
Cosmo
Cosmo
carries.
carries.
So
yeah,
no
and
Kramer.
I noticed they didn't have any of those brands in the
No
store.
negative
so
vibes. Exactly, Guru.
That's right. So, but yeah, no real lack of pointiness. I think the Jacksons were about as pointy as you got all day.
Ibanez.
I didn't actually see any outrageous Ibanez.
I saw some.
Oh, were they in the store?
Oh, the gems?
Oh, well, yeah, the gems. But those aren't like the outrageous. I'm talking the ones that have like the little needle points.
Oh, yeah, like your RGEs.
Yeah, the RGA.
Yeah.
What is it? The RGE or it comes to like this super fine like stiletto point. I'd worry about drawing blood if I was playing one.
That's a sir. I did like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's they call it like 80s rocker.
It's loud. It's loud. I mean,
See how well that comes through.
no one's gonna mistake you for playing Grandpa's Strat. That's for sure.
All right, let's get out of the platinum room. Chapman I played. Oh yeah, there's the Old Man Jackson, as I called it.
The Old Man Jackson. Yes, I still don't know exactly who that's.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, there's the hot pink gem,
Yeah.
and then there's this one with this kind of.
Was this in the booth or was this in the store?
Well, this is in the store.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's
All
this
right.
off the
I
rack
didn't.
stuff?
I didn't actually go looking through the.
Oh, I did. Oh,
I
I
did.
love that.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Maybe we did because I do remember seeing that guitar.
Yeah. Jay Hannon, that's for you.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And then and then they had just a plain top one too, like a natural.
You know what? I oftentimes really
I wanted to play that.
Yeah. Really like the plain top Ibanez. Like no finish.
I really wanted to play that, guys.
Yeah, they had one of those in.
Yeah.
Obviously hung out of reach.
Yeah, they were smart. Because it was right across from the half stacks. They don't need me doing that. We would have been tossed. R2, are you a fan of UFO? They're big in Chicago area in the prime. Dry Heat says. Showman just subbed Defender Guru. Awesome. Zach Moon. Hey, welcome, buddy.
And
See, I get my Zach because we have a couple JJs, a couple of Zachs. So all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. I haven't seen you before.
That's a difference.
Yeah. And then the other Zach right there. So. JC just practicing some and decided to hop on. Plus, I'm totally pumped about the new contest. Awesome.
Relican.
Zach says, Ben, if you guys like rock stars playing the EVH Wolfgang in the 5150. I don't know about rock stars, but those guitars were so easy to play.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
My speed increased by about 15% automatically doing my normal little riffs. It just sounded a lot better than I really was. It was the guitar.
That 5150 amp had a lot to do with it, too. That was a really nice piece of kit.
She's gainy.
Yeah, that's
that's
really
what.
nice.
Like I wanted to play the White Falcon, but I can't really plug a White Falcon into that amp.
You can, but
You can.
not on that setting.
No, that would have been not good.
Yeah, and it was the EL34 loaded 5150, 50 watt.
David Ennis just bought one.
Aha! Awesome amp you got yourself.
Oh, you saw it. You posted them in the
That's
group.
right.
Yeah.
Awesome amp you've got yourself.
Yeah, with the 212 cab.
Yeah, smoking little
JJ's House of Jams just sub Defender Guru. Good. I told him I'd give him a shout out and hopefully we get like 3 or 4 subs or something like that. So that way, especially like JJ for you, dude, on the on the left coast. It's really good. So yeah, wow. Speaking of which, JJ, now that you're here, the round table. Wow, the amount of views on that round table, I was telling you. It's pushing 400 views on this little channel. And we only have 260 subscribers, I think. So, thanks, everybody, because apparently our entire subscription and their parents watched or something. I don't know. So, thank you so much. Some of you folks have been sharing the stuff. We appreciate it. So, awesome. And, if you got a cool piece of kit, you just got to tag us in it. We're both on Facebook.
I like looking at gear.
I bet you're getting friend requests by the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Got a couple folks adding.
It's usually once or two every once in a while. We're both there. We're easy to find. Yes, pretty sweet views, man. Yeah, well, it's not just me. I think it's the combination, Plus, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, so there was myself and JJ and R2 and Bruce. Mm-hmm. We had you on a brief video and then in the chat for a bit, and then you fell asleep because we were out entertaining. David Nisdall hopped on. It was awesome having Dave jump in, and I want to thank him and Steve Andersen. Who else jumped in on that one? Isn't that terrible? Oh, Absolute Mayhem. That was 7. I think there was a couple more. Who am I forgetting, guys? Oh, it's not terrible. Oh, Terry from Terry's GG&G. He jumped in at the ambassador of YouTube. That's his nickname now. Somebody gave, I can't remember who was the ambassador of YouTube because he's the moderator. I think you know of Tone King, Steve from Boston, Phil McKnight, In the Blues. Insert major YouTuber here. Terry's their mod. When I first started watching these live streams, I thought he worked for YouTube because he was the only wrench I would ever see, really. So I just assumed he's some YouTube employee. Michael B. Could have been. There we are. Hey, Michael B., by the way. Out of the Boston area, I believe. We met through Shane in the Blues.
Ah, groovy.
Yeah, we were on a hangout together, but unfortunately my memory's a sieve, and he pointed it out to me the other day. I totally forgot about that, buddy. Yeah, he's got a new thing going on. Mm-hmm. Yes. We're going to have him on, one of the subscriber hangouts, to talk about it. He's figuring out a way for us to do virtual jamming without all the latency problems. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's the biggest problem is your latency.
I haven't seen a service yet that works without latency. That's the biggest holdup.
Yeah, like I'm sure
I've seen ones that they try and compensate
I'm
for
sure it
it.
involves
And,
silicon chips and such and space age polymers, but
well,
that's
you
not
do,
us.
like, weird
We're
things,
vacuum
like,
tubes and
everybody starts the song like 10 seconds apart and stuff, and it like compensates for the lag, and then the computer puts it all together, and it's not there. We've got the capability to do it. We haven't figured out exactly.
well, especially if
how
everyone's
to
on like
do
a
it.
fiber optic network, like we can't.
Oh yeah, no.
But and if you're on a 1 gig connection, for
Yeah, on
instance,
DSL, you're not really.
yeah, doing it for a year works pretty well. Well, there we are.
Groovy, man. Groovy.
Oh.
Want to check this out?
Apparently, Tone Talk just went live. I'll watch our viewers just. They have somebody on. I didn't see who it was, but then again, we're still live. We're wrapping up soon, though. Just seeing anything else going on in the chat there. So yeah, Michael B, check out his stuff. Give him a sub. JJ says the jam's going to be going live later. Unfortunately, we'll be in bed because we're on the East Coast and we suck and have jobs and have to get up early and go to work. So let me just go back to the notes to recap. New contest. Dimegwa, donated by R2R3 Locking Nut.
Again,
To enter, you have to be subscribed to the channel and comment on any video I want that wah. And yeah, that's what's going on there. And wait a minute, today's Thursday. There is a possibility that if Lando 27 Music goes live later, like in an hour, I may be on that as well. I totally just forgot and then remembered about that. So there's that as well. So
the fun never stops.
Let's just see. I'll know really quick. If he sent me an invite already, he'll at least tell me that he is going to be on. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so he might. It's a definite maybe.
Other
than that, yeah, I think we covered everything I wanted to cover tonight. Man, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Covered, yeah. All that. Yeah, see, tons of notes, Like, and you don't, well, yeah, share the show. Never did that. I never did. Well, I tried to share the show a whole bunch, and then we saw what happened there. I turned it on early, and then we effed it up. Oh, there's Terry's GG&G right there. He wants the wall.
Hey, buddy.
He said, any video. Yes, a previously recorded one. And then Johnny Beane said he's bookending the show here before he... Hey, Jay. Yes, I haven't answered your question yet, Jay, because I was live when you messaged me. Johnny Bean says, I got to meet Dimebag in 1995. Very cool dude. He signed my friend's 1979 DNML.
Awesome.
Very cool. Yeah. Hey, Johnny. Hey, 7/8, Jay. Congrats again, buddy, on that new guitar. He asked me hardtail because I'm looking for a Wolfgang, basically the same. Or a Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, either. I'd be curious, either. Either one. So, yeah, other than that, you got anything to add, sir?
No. I don't think so.
Terry, have you, let's see, he says, I think I'll be awake for Lando's show. Yeah. Well, you're awake now. Yeah, if you hear from Lando, let me know. I'm going to wrap things up here and then head home, and then I should be good to go. And contest switch up, make people go, what? In the entry. As long as it stands out so I know you're in the contest. You know, I want that wah, or I want that wah, 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 wah. Other than that, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We got 25 thumbs ups. That's awesome. If you're on Facebook, you can check out all the pics from Musicfest are in there. I got Gearfest coming up in another couple of weeks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
About that.
The fests.
Fort Wayne, Indiana, which reminds me I have to get my shirt back from you at some point between now and then.
Yes.
I got to get some more swag.
It might very well be in the laundry there.
Well, there we are.
Somewhere.
Other than that, thanks again everyone that's been hitting all these views and stuff. The channel's been growing like crazy. Thank you so much. So continue. Hold those doors open for people. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Be good to one another. Karma is a big thing. So go find yourself a previously viewed video and comment that you want that wah pedal, and you're entered into the contest. As long as you're
could
subscribed to the
very
channel,
well
which I
have
think
that wah pedal.
all these crazies in the chat are subscribed. So there we are. So yeah, bae, as 708 says. Until next time, folks. Cheers. Rock on.
Have a good night, folks.
Peace.
Take care.